I know Taylor has an interesting thing up here.
Yeah, I've got it right in front of me.
Oh yeah, this article, I call this. This is a new segment we're doing. The coolest guy of the week.
Jesus, I know what's
This
next.
guy is the coolest guy of the week because he had the balls and the bravery to do what all of us want to do when someone puts cans of food over our chips at the grocery store. He strangled the man for it. And you know what? He's paying for that food.
Did he kill this guy or did he just hurt him?
I haven't clicked the article yet. I've only read
was charged with simple assault.
Let me read it. A Pennsylvania man lost his cool over how a store clerk was bagging his groceries, choking the cashier for putting potato chips and canned goods in the same bag. According to Fairview Township Police, Bradley Bauer was shopping with his wife at Giant Food Store on February 2nd when the alleged attacker... when he allegedly attacked the cashier for the way the clerk was handling his groceries. He explained to the officer that he asked the clerk not to throw his groceries around. The man said he had several bags of chips and did not want to get them all smashed up.
Look at the guy. Of course he's got several.
He looks like a guy who can put away a couple chips. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, that guy's cool as shit. Good
the
for
victim
him.
said, "Do you have a problem with me?" I'm sorry. The victim told police he had paid for his groceries, and while he was walking away, he turned and asked him, "Do you have a problem with me? Because I have a problem with you." The victim told officers he thought Bauer was kidding and replied to the man, "Do you?" Like he didn't think that "I have a problem with you" was serious. That's when the police said Bauer attacked the cashier, grabbing him around the neck, shoving the clerk against the cash register while calling the victim an idiot. You might be onto something there. And the clerk was able to push Bauer away while the manager called the police.
The only way this could turn me off this guy is if it turned out that this was one of the many Down syndrome baggers. At those places, because that would be inappropriate. But if this was a sound of mind individual,
there's just one more sentence I want to get in.
Okay.
He was already having a bad day, and the chip sent him over the edge. Who can't relate?
Look, I'm on his side. I can relate. I relate 100%. You crush my nacho cheese Doritos with a couple of cans of Campbell's soup, and we're gonna throw down. I'm gonna have to strangle you a little bit. Now, if the bag boy was handicapped in some way, I might be able to deal with him directly. Like, hey, whoa, let's put the cans in that bag and put my bread and chips in this other bag, the soft bag. Let's keep them separate. I had a bag girl today at the grocery store, just getting a few odds and ends, a little toilet paper, some fabric softener, that sort of thing. She had a whole gimpy arm. Her right arm was all gimped up. It was all shriveled.
Why is she a bagger?
The one job that she shouldn't have. That and Major League Pitcher, I suppose. But that wasn't in the cards.
Was she like lifting up like one paper bag, like
Jesus?
Trying
Hutch
to
doesn't think this is funny at all.
I was like, get your crippled ass away from my fucking groceries. I got places to be, little girl. She was like 17. And, she told me to have a nice day. And I told her,
she's lucky she didn't get choked out.
I was just...
the nicest people at those grocery stores are the handicapped ones. I was walking out with some Polar, which is like the poor man's LaCroix, the other day with like the full 12-pack of it. And as I was getting outside, it wasn't in a bag, obviously. The whole thing just tore open because it was wet. And they were all over the sidewalk and like rolling into the road. And I was starting to collect them. And then I noticed another set of hands bending down, helping me. Who was it? But the mentally handicapped man who had previously bagged my groceries. He saw me in need. And his kindness compelled him to help. Now that's a man I would only rarely.
But he was the one that bagged your groceries?
Yeah.
He bagged them, and then he must have seen.
Did he incompetently bag them because they all fell out of the bottom of the bag?
No. It was like, the 12 packs of soda.
Was the bag wet because he was drooling?
It wasn't the bag that was wet. It was the actual cardboard container. There was no fault to the retarded man.
I have a topic that I had queued up to ask the chat. Are you guys ready for this?
Yes. Sure.
All right. So buckle in. It's going to require about maybe a whole minute of reading.
Oh, dear.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. This is from the True Off My Chest subreddit. I don't know why I called you the chat. 6 years ago, I switched my wife's cat with a more well-behaved lookalike. So 6 years ago, I swapped my then girlfriend, now wife's cat with a more well-behaved lookalike. She had an all-black cat that was extremely aggressive. It scratched everyone, hissed at everyone, and didn't use its litter box half the time. My wife insisted that we could get it to behave better. 1 week, she went out of town to visit her family. And I was supposed to go to her apartment and feed it. The first night I went over, it scratched the shit out of my arm. I joked to the cat that it is not special, and I'll replace it if it scratches me again. The joke stuck with me until I had thought about it enough that it wasn't a joke. The next morning, I went to the local animal shelter, found an identical cat that was already litter box trained and acclimated to people, but was a little skittish. The old owner died of a heart attack, and the animal shelter people said they think that's why it was skittish. But overall, it was a lot friendlier and better behaved, and the skittishness would help it resemble the original cat. So I adopted it and took it to my wife's apartment, settled it in, and then drove her original cat to an animal shelter a town over. It's been 6 years since then, and we got married 4 years ago. We still have the swapped cat. It answers to the original cat's name, and my wife knows nothing. She loves this cat and brags about how much better behaved it is now. Every time I see it, I feel like a total piece of shit. And the comments were all like, the top one changed, but it was like, do not tell her this. Your whole life has been a lie. You are an awful, terrible person. Dude. They were just like ripping the shit out of this guy for swapping the cat. Yeah. And I'm like, no, he did everyone in this story a favor.
Not the original cat.
Oh, fuck that cat. You reap what you sow, kitty fucker.
That cat's been dead for 5 years and 11 and a half months.
There was an edit where he said he took it to a no-kill shelter, but I prefer to believe it was a kill shelter because cats that are assholes should be killed.
This guy is the cool guy fucking week. This cool guy of the week. This
People
story
were acting like his wife should leave him over this.
No,
it wasn't a dog.
I feel bad for the original cat.
All right, so that's because we're dog people.
I know.
It's because we're dog people. I'll say this, like my mom. So my dad had a Weimaraner. This is when I was around 4 or 5 years old. He had a Weimaraner named Sam. Beautiful dog. I still to this day like appreciate Weimaraners. If I get a dog, it's on my top list. And because my mom felt that she was the one who always had to take care of this dog, and she was tired of that, when my dad was away, she drove the dog off to like a dirt road and abandoned it and left it there. And my dad never found it again.
Didn't he leave your mom like twice? I hope this was one of the reasons.
That's horrible. That's so much worse than the cat thing.
The worst part is I was with her when she drove Sam away, and he chased the car for a while.
And you did nothing.
Oh my God.
I was 4.
Yeah,
you didn't even try.
You should have opened the door, rolled out the side movie style, and cuddled the dog.
And then Sam and I would have gone on like a Disney like adventure, like traveling through the wilderness to get home to Dad. Yeah, like a long way. Yeah. Homeward bound.
No, this story needs to be like Ode Yeller, right? It needs to be like your mom like saw you looking out there and it's like, Kyle, you want to fix this? Hands you that gun and like tells you like you can let it starve out here or you can put it down yourself.
And then it's like a movie twist, and you're like, put Sam back in the car.
No,
you bitch.
Are we reacting to the story like we believe it?
Sam and I start
like
driving. And it becomes like a Thelma and Louise situation where Sam and I have stolen Mom's car and we're running from the police.
So that is
any of those would have been better than my
like. If you had a goldfish, I could swap it for a goldfish that's just like it, right? If you had a dog, no way. Dogs are uniquely identifiable, but cats, especially if they're gone for a week,
Yeah, I think it's because we're dog people. I'm like not into cats at all. Like if it's a cute cat, I'll pet it and everything, and I'll like have fun like with it sitting in my lap. But I wouldn't want to like own one.
I have a video here, and when I watched this last week, I meant to have it on the show last week. Actually, I watched it maybe 10 days ago, and I forgot. And like after the show, my friends were all like, "Did you show them the giraffe video?" And I was like, "No, I forgot the giraffe video." And they were like, "Ah."
Let's watch the giraffe video. Drunk guy rides a giraffe at the zoo.
Spoiler alert.
It's the name of the video.
All right. Ready?
All right, I'm ready.
Oh, wait. I need to go. I played 3 seconds. Ready, set, play.
This is in Kazakhstan. Of course.
He's going to wrestle it.
The giraffe is easily 15 feet tall.
Yeah, it is a full-size giraffe. This is no child giraffe like Khabib messed with the bear.
No, this is
Wow.
this
So
giraffe.
a guy has climbed the bar where you're not supposed to go any further, and now he's climbing a chain link fence to get to the giraffe's neck.
This guy rules.
He's
Oh,
he's petting the giraffe.
sweet.
He's winning him over.
The giraffe likes it. Like clearly, the giraffe is enjoying the pets.
Yeah, the giraffe is in control in this
And
situation.
look, he's
at
going
the
for it.
size difference.
Look, he's on.
Oh,
He's on, boys.
he's got one leg on the fence now.
And
he
the giraffe is like, wait.
Wait, the giraffe is so far okay with the situation.
And the guy's like, sup, riding a giraffe.
Yeah, this can't be
Petting it.
dangerous. I'm 20 feet in the air.
The giraffe clearly is like, I don't like this a lot.
Are you getting that from him?
Oh, yeah.
I'm
I
finding
feel
it
like
hard
more
to
than
read.
anything, it's just confused as to what's happening.
Yes.
right now.
Yes. He's not a fan of this, though. This is not his favorite thing.
Well, I'm a fan.
But-
He's been on top of this giraffe for a solid minute, and no one has told him to stop.
Not
No,
even
they're
the
cheering him
giraffe.
on, if anything.
Well, that wasn't
All right.
too bad. That could have gone a lot
Yeah, not too
worse.
bad. And the giraffe isn't even mad. Like, check this out. And you might think he's already PKA's cool guy of the week, but wait.
Get back on there.
Oh, you're not going to get back up.
Yes.
You are not going to get back
He's
on.
going back for seconds, boys. He's back on.
Oh!
He's back on the giraffe.
Whoa! The giraffe is not liking it.
All right, that threw him off pretty good that time.
He's singing, "Run, brother." Now the giraffe looks a little aggressive.
The giraffe is stalking him. He's like slow walking behind this dude. Is the giraffe going to head swing at him?
That would definitely kill him.
Oh, that'd kill him, yeah. Thirds. Come on, brother. Come
giraffe
on,
isn't
get on
setting
there.
up for a third.
I thought for sure that he was going back for thirds, but I guess that last fall
He's
was
not
just
that
enough.
slow a learner.
But he could.
He
Like,
did
the giraffe's
pet him
almost
one more
asking for
time.
it.
Yeah. But that giraffe.
He's lucky that giraffe is chill.
Yeah. What a fucking badass.
Well, I mean, I could beat up a giraffe.
No.
No. No.
Yeah, that
While
guy's
we're on the
awesome.
topic
Oh,
of
gosh.
madmen riding animals, here's a man riding a rhinoceros.
This seems ill-advised.
This man
I'd
is
rather
riding.
climb that giraffe than ride a rhino.
What is he thinking? But I'm ready to click play.
I'm ready. Let's just watch videos of people riding animals you're not supposed to.
Ready, set, play.
Go fast, go fast.
Go fast. That's a good strategy.
Oh my gosh.
His friend gives a good pep talk.
He's not his friend.
Dude, you gotta go for it. You gotta go for it.
Go
dude.
for
Oh
Let's
my
do it.
gosh. Oh my
Is this real?
Yes.
Careful, dude.
His friend orgasmed before the.
Yeah, dude, do
Oh
it.
shit, that's
Do
a
it, dude.
huge animal.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah,
The
dude.
rhino is not on
Do it,
board with
dude.
this idea.
Do it. It's a rhino standoff. Do it. Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god. Yes.
He's on. Ebop Bay.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
I can't believe the rhino's okay with this.
You're rhino. Oh my god.
You're right.
Rhino.
Oh my god, this should be on his Tinder profile.
Oh, it is. It's gotta be.
Lock it.
What's his strategy for getting out of this?
What are you
situation?
fellas doing over there? You're riding the rhino.
Oh shit.
No, get it. Yes. Oh my god.
The man's got moves.
Never in a million years did I think it was going to work out that well.
Foiled.
Let's get Let's go.
Let's get out of here. Like they're not even supposed to be there. He's
Yeah.
not a zookeeper.
I never thought he was. I never felt. I never thought
This
that.
is not a zoo. That just looks like a cage somewhere with the rhino in it. Like it's a bunch of like
there's just a-
Montana-looking mountains. Like it's just some crazy Texan
It
who
looks
owns
like
a rhino,
Texas.
probably.
It looked like Texas.
There's
to
a
me.
rhino
Yeah.
enthusiast living there.
I just couldn't help but think about that scene in Black Panther when Ebon Bay and they're all riding the war rhinos in the battle. Like what the fuck was that? Now, which one of these guys is more deserving of the cool guy of the week as,
Oh,
as it stands
shit.
right now?
Cool guy of the week. Gotta
Personally,
give it to... Go ahead.
the giraffe guy went for seconds, man. He went for seconds.
But the other guy went for a rhino. It is a hard call. Does one rhino beat 2 giraffe rides? I think it might.
I'm giving the edge to the rhino guy because of the little dip dodge at the end where he hopped off after the rhino started to get upset and then he jumped right between those bars. So he's getting the CGOTW award of the week so far.
Yep.
Wait,
Yep.
cool guy. Yeah, that's right. But honestly, both of them, I wouldn't have enough balls to do either of those things. Like, have you ever seen Planet Earth where those giraffes fight each other and they're swinging those giant ass necks?
Yes.
Like their whole neck is like an even longer, bigger, stronger python. It's just corded muscle.
It's like 10 feet long.
That thing smacks you like.
And they got horns.
Internal
they get hit
organs
with those horns.
destroyed, like paralyzed level damage. But then again, that rhino steps on you and you're dead instantly. That's what was kind of cool watching the guy jump on the back, because even on the giraffe, you could see the giraffe kind of like, yeah, I'm not stoked on this. On the rhino initially, like
it was like he let that little bird that eats the fleas off him hop on.
Yeah,
like he didn't really care between
recoil
a
at
full-grown human or a bird. They're both non-issues to the rhino.
Yeah, this hat is heavier to my body than that full-grown human was to that rhino. Like that kind of strength.
It was, and ever see like a tiger drag a person, and it's sort of eye-opening how easily they drag the person. Like I can drag a person, but that took my full effort. When a tiger does it, it's like he picked up a branch or a twig and just pulls a person around. It's something.
And they just climb a tree in 2 seconds with a body laying limp there. It is hard to move limp bodies. Like, it's hard. I know from a lot of experience on a lot of highways at night. But man, both of those guys are pretty cool. Kyle, do you have any other? Now I want to watch more videos like this. Are there any other videos of people riding animals? Oh, yes. We watched that video a while back. Like, to your point, Woody, about the tiger thing. I think it was a tiger where that in China, that guy jumped into the exhibit or whatever, and then the tiger came over and just pawed him, bit the back of his neck, and it was just stunning how we really are bitch made humans.
Well, and also the tiger is like one of the top 3 or 4 apex land predators that exist. Like that tiger's it can put her whole head in its mouth and then just crush.
What's tougher than a tiger?
Elephant.
Maybe.
That's not elephant. Really... Elephant's gonna die. Well, I guess that's not a toughness thing. That's just a size thing.
Yeah, I think. I mean, but as far as like a predator, like a land predator, especially, like it's like polar bear and then
the grizzly bear.
I think the polar bear is bigger.
I think tiger takes out bears.
Polar bears are astonishingly big.
This is the old question, isn't it? The tiger versus bear versus gorilla.
Well, a polar bear or a grizzly bear would fuck a gorilla up.
We give the gorilla rudimentary weapons.
Ooh.
All right. Well,
that
I was.
Oh.
We give the gorilla Wolverine claws.
Of those 3 competitors, I'm only confident that I could beat the first 2 at Connect 4.
So a big polar bear weighs 990 pounds and a big tiger weighs 670 pounds. So can that 300-pound weight advantage over? Because there's some fat and polar bears don't seem as designed to fuck shit up as tigers do.
I think that the polar bear would win, or the grizzly bear, whatever, because like the paw, the hand aspect, the bipedal advantage, like the tiger's got its mouth as its primary thing, but if it jumps at it, I feel like that big bear paw is just gonna claw its cat face off. I also don't know.
I just don't
know. Tiger
know.
paws are better than bear paws, I think. They've got the retractable claws and they're pointier because they're not walking on them all the time.
Yeah, but bears are stronger and they got bigger paws. I am assuming all of this.
And it's got a lot of loose. I think the bear's got a lot more armor. Like it's got a lot more loose skin and fur to like protect it against the weapons of the tiger.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I've never seen tigers fight in the wilderness, but I've seen bears go at it like a lot for like territory and stuff. And I also saw that Jack Link's beef jerky commercial where that guy like boxed the bear up that time. And based on all of this scientific data, I have to go with the bear in a bear versus tiger scenario. Here's a
I would go
man.
with the bear.
Here's a man who decided to jump on a moose's back while it was swimming across a lake and ride it.
I don't think this is going to go. It's not going to go swimmingly.
All right. I found a tiger versus bear fight. I was just kind of re-watching it to see if it was worthy.
This is a specifically white people phenomenon.
Oh yeah. We were talking about that on PKN, right? Like where you never see like a black like extreme athlete. They just know better. They're just like, shit's exciting enough where I'm from.
Yeah.
I get enough life and death scenarios when I try to drive to McDonald's and I see blue lights behind me. I don't need to be fucking diving from the air or sliding down a mountain.
I'm sure a third of our listeners are thinking of their favorite black extreme athlete right now. But man,
what's his name?
Right? Wingsuiting, snowboarding, motocross,
mountain climbing. You ever seen a black mountain climber?
I feel like there are a bunch of like Norwegian kind of people who do that.
Yeah,
like
I can't.
European, Swedish.
I can't think of any black guys that like the almost die sports. But I do.
Yeah.
I do have your video queued up. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready, set, play. Well, this guy
Conservation officials in British Columbia have launched an investigation into a video which was posted online last weekend.
You're investigating this.
I don't know why.
Not a fan.
Oh, this is a good start. Oh, you caught him.
He's on.
Brilliant. He still has it.
Canadian officials say they received numerous calls from members of the public who had seen the video and are now trying to identify the man involved.
Can of bitches.
Exactly where it was.
Is there a rule against annoying moose?
Yeah.
You can't even annoy a moose?
It's no.
Well, you should be allowed to annoy mooses.
Animal harassment's a crime. Look at this. He's on a whale shark. They're surfing on a whale shark.
Wow. A little bonus footage mixed in. And the rest of it's all the same. Oh, they found him. They got fined for harassing a moose. Well, I think you should be allowed to harass moose.
We've not reached the moose for comment. Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. Oh, it was pretty fun. You know, normally humans shoot at me, but this one just wanted to tag along for a little swim. I was cool. You know, dude just jumped right on that moose's back. Yeah, humans.
Man, $100,000 fine for being cool. I don't like that one bit.
There you go. Injustice is worldwide.
You know, I bet I could buy a moose steak in Canada, but I can't do a little harassing. I can't fuck with it a little bit. Canada, like, do they really have no problems up there to the point they're like, you know what, we're now on the don't fuck with the wildlife initiative. Stop riding all the moose. They don't care for it. It makes them sad.
Our cool guy of the week, of course, goes to the giraffe riding Kazakhstani. And cool girl of the week remains an unfilled slot.
Yet again.
You know what? Tulsi Gabbard gets it.
Our first time recipient of Cool Gal of the Week.
How did she earn it?
She's hot.
Just for aging well.
That's all it takes. It took 8 years, but we found one.
Dude had to ride a giraffe 2 times, and she just got it for aging well.
That's right. Please check out our sponsors down below. And I will see you all, my audience members out there, in a month or 2, something like that.
Yes.
I'll try to call in, have a little
I really hope
audio for you guys. I hope so too. I'm gonna do my best on that. But yeah, look forward to coming back and seeing all you guys again soon.
I don't know. It just got heavy. Like, I wasn't really thinking about Kyle being gone for a month or 2. But now it's happening.
Yeah, it stinks, but Kyle's handling this really, really well. Way better than I would.
You need to get along in prison? I have a certain set of skills that I've been developing.
From this Robert Frank guy, I liked this one a lot. This
guy's
jacked
great.
and tan. I'm ready.
Ready, set, play.
Today is Monday, International Chest Day, the most glorious day of the week. And this morning, I got this fuckboy in my DM, leaving me a 12-paragraph essay, telling me how I'm the antichrist of the fitness industry. He said I'm nothing more than a stereotypical juice head that needs to lay off the gear, because I'm not gonna live to see 50. When are these bitch-ass motherfuckers gonna learn that juice head is the highest compliment you can give a gym bro? What I eat doesn't make you shit. So bring on the Tremboloni sandwiches and shots of Glenn, cause I got some fucking work to do. Unlike this motherfucker, whose hobbies include spin class, spending time with his Yorkie, and romantic walks to the smoothie bar. Yeah, motherfucker, I checked out your page, and I got one question for you. Do you even fucking lift? There's only two things in life that I give a fuck about. My next set and getting my noodle wet. And after this sick fucking chest pump, my pecs are gonna be popping out the top of my deep V-neck tee. And I'm gonna have the hottest chick in the bar down on her knee, screaming, please, Robert Frank, give me the D. And maybe I won't live to see 50, but who gives a fuck? Bury me in a double wide casket, motherfucker, and make sure you give me a spray tan before you close the box. Because I want to be the most jacked and tan motherfucker to die that day. It's Monday.
This guy is great.
This guy is running away with Cool Guy of the Week.
I like it.
I'm the most jacked and tan. Gonna die that day.
I'll be in a double wide casket. Yeah, that's
Oh
the
my
best
God.
one.
You know how like
Eat a dozen pallbearers.
the game on YouTube keeps stepping up, right? Like you know, if you're a gaming commentary guy in 2009 or something, you just barely have a topic picked in mind in advance, and you don't have any camera, and you just show gameplay and maybe HD. Now, you've got your image superimposed, you've got scripts, you've got people are just stepping up their game all the time. To me, he's the new peak of this guy. Like he has scripts that he's reading. This is prime content right here. No one's better than him, jacked and tan.
I don't use Instagram at all, but this guy must be at the tippity top because he's making me laugh really hard. He reminds me of that gym bro on YouTube. I don't remember what his name. Bro Fitness or bro lifting
something. Dom Mazzagatti. It's not that, but it's Dom something.
Yeah, that guy. I don't
Dom
remember his channel.
Italian.
He's very funny.
Yes.
Dom Italian.
Yeah, that guy's super funny, and but he stopped making videos. I think he's completely stopped. I could check on that. And but in one of his videos, he made like a subtle thing. He's like, "It's really hard to come up with new content. Lifting by definition is really repetitive."
Yeah, it really is.
I'm like,
I liked how you would always find ways to just turn any video into like, and then when you're done pretending to have done leg day, back to curls.
And bench pressing.
Yeah, bench pressing and curl.
Yeah, this Robert Frank guy is fucking hilarious. I wish I could find the one that Rogan played because it's almost like a rap. It all rhymes. It all rhymes. It's fucking hilarious. It's really good.
Yeah, I didn't want to put down Dan Blazarian. I know he's a friend of you and a friend of the show, but I feel like this guy is just taking it to the next level.
That's a different thing. It's a different thing. Dan's sort of showing you like sort of a fantasy world that you would like to obtain. He's a multimillionaire, and he's got houses and the cars and lots of women, and he also does the gun stuff and the travel stuff. This guy's a gym bro who does lots of steroids.
He's an entertainer, yeah. Whereas Dan's like a guy, an actual person. They're different things.
Yeah, we often joke around about living life like it's a throwaway account,
Mm-hmm.
which is a reference to how in video games, like back in the day when we'd play Call of Duty 4, especially, it seems like we'd max out, we'd have the highest rank, 10th prestige or whatever, and then it would be fun to just make a new Xbox account because you got like three to five free accounts you can make on any Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
And I went through so many Xboxes back then that I just had endless accounts. It was like, hey, let's try starting from a level 1 private and earning everything all over again because that's fun, especially if you haven't done it in like a year.
Mm-hmm.
And you call that a throwaway account because you don't care what the stats are, the ratings. You're just running around having fun. Just you're going to play on this thing for literally a month and then never log into it again. And so sometimes I've made the joke about living real life like it's a throwaway account, being sort of frivolous and being haphazard with things and not really devil may care. I have a link here of a man takes that to a whole nother level. All right.
Oh, no.
This fella right here is living life like it's a throwaway account. Like he's living this day that we're about to see. Like it's the only, you always say, what would you do if there was only one day left on Earth? This guy is answering the question right here in this video, folks.
I'm ready to watch, and I paused at 0, and he's drinking with blackface on, which
That's his opening move, Taylor.
Pretty cool guy.
His opening move is to get blasted while wearing blackface.
And it's not good blackface. It's like a drunk friend haphazardly took a Sharpie and drew it on him.
It certainly is, Taylor.
It's not very convincing. And he looks Hispanic.
He is Hispanic, yes.
Okay. Is everybody queued up?
Oh,
yep. I am ready to watch.
Ready, set, play.
That volume is a must for this.
Yeah. At the very beginning, I'm gonna.
My nigga Lazo. What the?
What's happening? Oh, are these crack rocks? I don't know what it looks like.
It looks like crack rocks.
Okay.
We out here, nigga. Look at the bins, motherfucker.
This guy's cool.
Is it his? I don't think it's his Benz.
No, that's his truck.
Yeah, I believe that's his truck.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's got at least 3 rims.
He's having a hard time getting to it.
I don't give a fuck about no cops.
I don't give a fuck about no cops. I wonder if there's any cops nearby. Yeah.
All that bullshit, nigga.
What?
Something has happened. There's been a collision.
We missed a scene.
Yeah, we missed a scene there where the car got wrecked at Burger King.
Shit, motherfucker.
He's getting warmed up.
I'm the nigga in this bitch.
He's
bleeding a little.
He's in charge.
Bitch ass niggas.
Follow me. That's the greatest line.
I don't know about you guys. I'm a huge fan of this guy so far.
Cool guy of the week thus far.
Yeah, he's in the contending.
This is Ricardo Gonzalez on Instagram, if anyone's curious, or on Snapchat.
Does he have both hands out the window?
No, he's filming with one.
Oh yeah, what am I thinking?
He stopped to like let him get out of their
I
car.
want to know how the blood got on the shirt.
He's not even driving though, is he?
Yeah, he's definitely driving.
He's in the right-hand seat? Am I wrong?
Yeah, he's in the right-hand seat.
I'm confused about that, frankly. Look. Here's someone else's POV. Some say he's still sparking down the LA freeway today.
Dude, that guy rules. That guy's awesome. Give all your credit to Ricardo Vasquez or whatever the fuck.
Everybody follow real quick on Snapchat. Let's get on.
Have you ever seen a car spark on the street like that?
No, I've never seen it in person.
Not in real life. No,
As a teenager, I did. I was like a new driver, and I didn't know anything about driving or life or what have you. And there was a car sparking like that, going in the other direction, and I was like, "Oh, that's why they say pull over when you get a flat, because if you don't, your car." I didn't know it made so many sparks. So we turned around and followed her, and I don't know if she was drunk or whatever, but she was just trying to get to where she was going with 3 tires, and her car caught on fire.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It was a front tire, which probably makes that more likely.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, you want to pull over if you get a flat.
Yeah.
But not immediately.
That's so fucking funny. That guy's awesome.
Yeah, that guy is a badass.
I mean,
blackface, Hennessy,
that's the kind of
crack,
guy you want to hang out
the police.
with. That's the kind of guy you want to hang out with. You can just watch him do his nonsense, and you get to be a spectator close up. That's perfect.
Oh yeah, nothing could go wrong with that plan, Taylor. You need that guy in your friend circle. It'll be good.
That's part of the risk.
I saw a video last night, and this guy goes to a female doctor, and he's like hidden his cell phone like in his belongings on the side, so he's secretly recording this doctor examining him, and it's real. This isn't one of those fake exams, and she's examining his penis, and she's like, well, is there any pain here? When did the pain start? Blah, blah, blah. And like 45 seconds in, he ejaculates. And he goes, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. And she's like, That's perfectly all right. Sometimes that happens. There's some tissues over there. And I was like, oh my God, sometimes that happens? What a horrible job you have.
Oh my God.
No,
something
this guy is
nuts.
this is PKA's cool guy of the week. This guy.
Hey, can we get a round of applause to this guy? He done it. Oh, well done.
Give it up.
Really-
Give it up for that guy. Imagine how like this guy's like paying co-pays just to get his nut. Like,
He's like $5 for a hand job. Are you kidding me?
That's a good deal. And I don't agree with Kyle that this is the world's worst job. If you were to flip that situation around and I was a gynecologist and every so often a woman orgasmed, I wouldn't be like,
All right,
oh
hold
my
on,
God,
Woody.
this is
Hold
so
on.
awful.
until you get caught in the face with some squirt from some nasty, yeast-filled pussy.
It doesn't sound great.
See, because the kind of vaginas that are showing up in there, a lot of the time,
They're not their best
It's gonna
days.
be mayhem.
Yeah, you're not like,
especially
thank
if they're
God
like
for
90
vagina.
years old or something. Yeah.
That's why I stopped. I wanted to initially be like a physical therapist to work with people who did stuff in sports. So I took an internship there, and every single person that I had to put stim pads on was like 90 plus years old. Like, you have to lift up the fat pads on the ass to put electro stim pads on. I was like, I don't think this is for me. It's the same with gynecologists. It's not like you're getting like great pussy every day. You're not like, what kind of coin slots we got today, gentlemen? Thank you. Like, this is
Maybe you want to work in like fertility problems, because at least these people are all going to be like not too old, trying to fuck, trying to have babies. Like that's
It's all prime
pussy if they're trying to have kids.
Fertility.
I saw a Reddit post where like a mother was upset because she took her 15-year-old daughter to the gynecologist, and I guess the regular gyno wasn't there, so she had to like see this older gentleman, and he asked her why she wasn't shaved if she didn't have a boyfriend, and they were very upset because
hey, that gynecologist is doing the Lord's work. He was just trying to say, hey, you might want to be aware this is a common
PKA's runner-up, cool.
Shave though?
That gynecologist, the shave.
Tucker, lay it out. What's your preference? Shaved, Hitler mustache, racing stripe, bush, triangle.
Look, I'll appreciate the effort. Like if I go down there and you shaved like Abe Lincoln into your pubes, that's like I can't ever be upset by that. But
Dude, a funny bit as a gynecologist would for every examination, you go, all right, let me put my gloves on, and then you put a clothespin on your nose.
I think that you should put them in the stirrups and then have a bunch of those cards like in the NBA dunk contest. Just hold up like a 6 or 7, depending on what you think.
That's like the shit when you're getting deep cleaned in the dentist and he starts like
I give that vagina
numbers. He's like
2 enormous pepperoni nipples.
Go ahead, Tucker. Sorry.
No,
that's a shot, by the way. That's a shot.
Can you do that? Can Kyle just call for shots all the time?
No,
he's
now
in the same rule.
There's a max 3 per. Well, we'll make it up later. Who cares?
Okay.
I mean, I'm going to be using the giant nipple rating system throughout the episode.
I really like the giant nipple, and we didn't even.
I have a headache
that just came out right now. Is what happened.
Yep, and I know at one point Tucker's going to do his, so we're in for another shot at some point.
Impossible! It's not going to happen.
I've
changed my mannerisms.
I thought that's not a whole shot.
No,
No, it's a giant shot. All right.
I've just changed my entire being.
Oh, did you go ahead of us, Kyle?
Yeah.
All right. Cheers, everyone.
Man, that's a shitty lime.
It just sucks when it just hangs out there for like 2 to 3 gulps.
Yeah, I don't care.
You got to really open up that throat a little bit.
Yeah, I'm very good at that.
I was watching Rogan, and there was this guy who has a restaurant, and I think maybe Oregon or somewhere. It doesn't matter. The restaurant's called Antler, and I guess they serve venison and shit like that there. And these people were protesting outside. These vegans were protesting outside of his restaurant. So he went and butchered a whole deer leg in front of them.
That's cool as fuck. That doesn't quite.
And I'd suck that guy's dick. I'll tell you what.
That doesn't quite beat out the gynecologist, but he's close.
Third runner-up participation medal for coolest guy on PKA.
Cool guy of the week is a good bit for PK. Who's the gut legs? Who's the winner currently?
The guy who recorded
It's
his
actually me.
gynecological exams.
No,
No,
shut the fuck
Tucker's,
up. It's
Tucker
me.
is
I
the
won.
current winner of Cool Ass
I'm
Guy of the
currently
Week
the winner.
because I've already forgotten what you did, but you won.
I know, I did too. I was just, hey, can you fill me in on what we did?
But I remember number 2 was the gynecologist, and then number 3 was that other gynecologist who told the young girl to shave her.
I like the guy who went for the doctor's exam and came on his doctor.
Oh, that was
wait,
the
you're right.
first
That
cool
was
guy.
that's
that
the
was.
cool
I like to
It was
think
that
that
guy
let's
that the
conflate the stories
gynecologist.
and say that's what Tucker did.
No, I didn't.
We'll just combine the stories.
This ties into
Taylor,
I don't have
came
health
on
insurance.
his
I don't have.
I saw something about this on Twitter earlier today, and I was cracking up. This 25-year-old in Hove, East Sussex, he threw away his last pair of jeans when he was 14. He's now 25, and he only dresses as a Regency-era nobleman as he goes around the world, talking to people, doing everything, job interviews. He's got a cane, he's got coattails, he's got big boots, he's got a top hat. This guy is hard pressed to be beaten in the cool guy of the week category at this point. But isn't that, can you imagine seeing that guy walking around? That is so either this guy is redefining autism or he is the greatest troll of all time.
Yeah, if I saw him, I would assume this was a costume, right? Like it was work related.
Yeah,
I guess. Dude, do you see the third picture where he has those thigh-high boots?
Yeah.
Watch the video.
Where is the video at the top?
If I scroll down a little bit, it says modern day dandy.
Right.
25-year-old man dresses in Regency era clothing, and it's basically an interview with him.
My name is Zach McLeod-Pinsent.
Oh wow! And it's been a while. I thought he was trolling as of
25 years
recent years.
old.
Scroll down to like the 5th picture, and you'll see it says, "It's now been at least a decade since Zach left at 14, and right now has worn modern clothes." And he says the reaction to his look is usually good. He says he's turned down countless marriage proposals.
Well, undoubtedly.
The Duchess of Suffolk will not leave me be.
This guy is absolutely a patron to that Duke site we were just looking at.
Dude,
Hey,
but
this is their MO. This
isn't that bad a look, though? Yeah, I know.
Looks good.
As much as he doesn't fit in with the norm, he does look good.
He looks
He's
great.
ordering an ice cream and a hot dog, and one of them dressed like a fucking guy who would be watching the Kentucky Derby 180 years ago.
It just
looks
a good
really
look.
good.
Yeah.
Those shoes are a little much, but
Did you look at his family photo?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm looking Are you showing the family photo?
Yeah.
Dude, he looks like a puppet that someone brought to life.
His sister's pretty hot, at least neck
Yes,
down.
she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, he did not get the height genetics.
Let me see.
Oof. I assume that's
No.
not his father. That looks like
He's
a
about
big
the same
faced-
height as that androgynous person in the middle.
That's true. You got to take your victories where you can find them. Oh, this is just making me laugh so hard because every time you think you're at the bottom of the page, I look over to the right and I'm like this way into scrolling through all of this guy's photos. Oh, it's so great.
It ends though.
The comments. I love this guy. I wish I had the guts to dress like him. Very handsome indeed.
Is he that much
expensive.
different than a fedora wearing guy?
Completely different.
Really?
Completely 1,000%.
I invite you to the
different. Yeah.
picture with the green overcoat.
I saw it with that.
The difference is fedoras look terrible and people mix it with nonsense. This guy looks cool. Say what you will about how
A fedora's a modern hat.
insurmountably
Like-
autistic he is. He looks good.
Taylor, please tell me you're looking at the one where he's wearing the green overcoat with a cane.
Let me make sure I'm looking at the correct
It
one.
has
yeah.
a funny hat.
And he's got the fur coat looking thing, like the lined with fur.
And the hat. Please acknowledge the hat.
Well, the hat, like, see, I'm not up to, admittedly, my knowledge of Regency era UK fashion is lacking. And so that kind of like off-kilter chef's hat may have been like, I don't know, the romper.
I
of
believe
its
it's
era.
called a kite hat.
A kite hat.
I just made that
It's
up.
like a third boot on his head.
You had me. Yeah. Yeah, he looks like a third boot on his head. Dude, he looks like he's hiding Ratatouille and he's got to go make some
I like it
that's
a lot.
funny.
I like it a lot. But think about this. I bet it's incredibly expensive.
It's
Oh, this
probably
guy's definitely
custom
not poor.
made.
Or even if he's ordering from a costume shop, like around Halloween, I often look at like really high-end costumes. Something like that would be $350, $400.
He only has like 4 different outfits. Like it's just there's the white one, the navy blue one, that green one thing, and then they just start repeating more white, more blue.
I think they just took photos on like a couple of days, and
You really think he's got like 12 of these things to rotate through? Wow.
Oh, I mean, if you scroll through the photos, he's got at least 5 canes. And canes are not inexpensive.
How many top hats does a man need to make you happy, Woody? I mean, come on. Look at that coat. That coat is absurd. That coat looks like it's $5,000. That one fur coat. Yeah.
I started out laughing at him. The more I look, though, this guy's onto something.
I know, right? I'm laughing at him. Meanwhile, twice a week I wear cargo shorts. You know?
Dude, I like his look a lot. I wish that I wouldn't want to be the only one dressed that way. I almost want to live in a village where we've all decided this is the look.
Now,
like
wait.
a homeowners association, but for fashion.
Now, would you like that, or would you be like, "Hey, guys, as long as we're agreeing on a look, how do you feel about pajama jeans?"
Oh, look at this. It says, all outfits are researched and sewn by Zach, with some taking a year to perfect. So he made all of these, and these look really fucking good.
They look incredible.
I can't believe it. Wow.
I want to learn to sew. Like
this guy's cool as shit.
Somehow I got it in my head that sewing is like a girl thing, but man, that'd be a useful talent. There are things I need made that are things you make with the needle and thread and fabric.
Goddamn, lots of people agree with us that this is pretty fucking cool.
Oh,
Pinset Tailoring is his Instagram, 130,000 followers.
I wonder if he's got a lot of ladies.
Oh, go to his Instagram. He's got one where he's wearing a fake hat or one of those old timey.
Can you link it?
George Washington wigs. Yeah. That's so good. If he made that wig on his own, that's a new level of talent. This guy's got genuinely. This guy's got a lot of talent to be making this. But look at that wig. That's so good.
Now that I see this picture, I'm wondering if it's not the ladies he's after.
No, he would never be so forward.
Instagram is a terrible website, right? I'm not saying
I'm not a fan of Instagram either.
Product. Well, see that's not I'm saying the website is terrible. It's the only video player I know of that doesn't have pause or like rewind. It doesn't tell you how long the video is. It's just kind of like, hey, it'll go. I can't scroll or resize this thing to make it fit very well. It's a poorly done website.
He's got so many outfits.
Yeah, he's got a lot.
Like dozens and dozens.
Oh, he's got a pirate hat in this one. That's cool. Or wait, no, that's an admiral hat. I don't know what this is, but it's cool.
Who's he with? The guy? Does he make something for his little brother? I'm confused.
I don't think that's his.
I bet he doesn't make anything for anybody else because this is his look. He thought of it. He thought of bringing it back at least. You don't want to share that limelight.
I'm bringing sexy back. Whoop, whoop. He's just like rocking it all the time.
Let me see. Oh, can't. Oh, God damn it.
Is it because the Instagram website sucks?
Here he is with
a bow. Are you struggling? With a boat, you said, or a bow?
A bow. A bow. He's
oh, is it a aqua bow with a gray suit?
No.
Now on this, is he riding one of those hoverboards in this video?
Please link it.
Or is that very skilled footwork?
Oh, here he is.
Is he roller skating? I don't know.
No, he's just using his feet. How's he doing that?
Look at this one.
Oh,
he looks like a specter. Dude, imagine that coming at you late at night. That's really creepy.
You'd shoot right. You'd shoot first, ask questions later.
You'd be so spooked.
Ah, got him. Don't worry, I got him. Some kind of time traveling vampire just stepped right out of Hardee's. I got him, everybody.
How is that not a skirt that he's wearing?
It's a full dress, is what it is. But I guess back in the day they wore dresses. I don't know.
I'm going to make a leap here and say that they did not wear dresses back in the day, but this gentleman has decided, along with dressing at that period as a man, to occasionally dress as a woman, because that makeup he's wearing that's Elizabethan period makeup. That's that full white face with the rosy cheek shit that Queen Elizabeth would put on her face. That at the time was made out of lead, which is why she looks so horrific. But I'm pretty sure this gentleman is gay.
Now, you name 10 things that lead you to that. He looks like in this one with the face makeup, just because of the angle and like the silly thing he's making on the left. He looks like when Dennis and Mac dress up as old foppish dandies, and he's like, "Hello, like, little more vibrato, even more than that." You know, as he's has wooden teeth in there.
Yeah. Liddy has that on his soundboard. He plays that shit continuously.
Oh man,
It really does look like him. I'm gonna grab a picture of them.
This guy's absolutely cool guy of the week material. Nobody's unseating him.
I think this is him. I mean, he didn't jump an RV 100 feet killing his wife, but god damn if he doesn't make a nice. Look at this. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Compare those.
Yeah. I like when I see people who have like the most niche of niche interests and they turn it into a career, which it seems like he has here. I'm sure that he makes these kind of tailored clothes at a very high price for other people. But like, do you guys like get what I'm saying? Like,
I
when
wonder though.
someone's really
I'm like,
into
he's the
something?
worst Instagram influencer, right? Because he's not like going on vacations or selling Merrill shoes or whatever. He's known for doing custom clothing. So, like, what? Maybe it's Maybelline. Who sponsors this dude?
I mean, he's wearing makeup in a lot of things. Maybe that's it.
He does wear a lot of makeup.
In the 1811 collection.
It's not all about not all about money, Woody. This is his man's passion.
But wait, didn't Taylor just say he made it a career? Was it? But we were talking about money.
I think he did, just because of the way it's branded as like his tailoring.
Huh.
So,
Well,
yeah,
I guess maybe he
you
could
see here. I can make for you. All inquiries welcome. So
Yeah, I'm sure he does work for maybe theater and maybe movies and certainly like costumes for all purposes. Man, it's really impressive what he's done there. He's very talented.
he should branch out into other eras of history. Like I'm sure he's really into this, like this era. But come on, dude, you got a lot of skill. Do like fucking Viking shit or something.
I like those high crotched Napoleonic era pants that are made for a man with a micro penis.
You don't like the tight thighs and then it rides up right into your scrotum.
Right into the scrotum. like just forgetting that the man even has a penis. Just
That's why they
straight
call
up
me the
and tight.
cloven hoof.
You got your moose knuckle out for everyone to see.
Got my nickname.
That's what I mean, maybe this is the era where they like asked guys like, do you dress to the right or the left? You know, where they'd ask you like, in what side your dick hangs down.
Yeah, that's a weird question. I never felt like my clothes needed to be tailored to accommodate which side my dick is on.
I'm a lefty. I go left. Kyle, how about you? Are you righty, lefty?
Left.
Lefty? Haha, left. Haha, left master race.
Left side.
Well, I feel like my clothes fit and I could use either side.
Yeah, cargo shorts don't have to be tailored.
No, they're not cargo shorts. I'm not wearing cargo shorts. I get falsely accused of wearing cargo. They're just like mowing days and stuff.
Just mowing days, and trips to the store, and
Mondays and
around the
Tuesdays,
house,
and most Thursdays, and Saturdays, of course. That's the
not even
weekend.
true.
I'm relaxing. Sundays. That's when. They are shorts, yes, but they're not they don't have pockets.
You know what? Honestly, a diet of nothing but Fiber One bars.
Mussolini used to kill people like that. Did you know that?
With Fiber One?
Not close. He would force feed them castor oil until they diarrheaed to death.
That sucks, dude.
Not my favorite way to go.
This is really shocking to me because I've only ever heard good things about Mussolini.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool guy of the century, Mussolini, as he's known.
Last century. This one has not been discovered yet, perhaps.
I think it has. I think we all know who the cool guy of the century is.
Cool guy of this century. Who is Kyle thinking of?
Well, I think we all know who he's talking about.
Is that
He's a
it?
very
Trump
cool
is the
guy.
cool guy of the century?
He's a billionaire with a nuclear arsenal who won an unprecedented underdog type political race, who grabs pussy with no consequences, who dates a supermodel.
Married one.
The
Does that
only
make him
way
less
he-
cool
No,
that
no,
he's
no.
married?
He married a former one, but now he dates a supermodel. I mean, the man's still out there getting the puss.
The only way for him to be dethroned is if the Blues win the Stanley Cup. Then they collectively become the cool guy.
He
of
golfs
this
with
century.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger
Yeah,
Woods
wait,
should be the
is he-
cool
is he-
guy. I've laid this out before, right?
Nah.
Tiger Woods plays golf, fucks porn stars. If you're gonna make him president, get the best.
Dude, golf sucks. Like,
Cheats
do
on his
you guys
wife.
like playing golf?
I
like hitting the ball.
I've only been to the driving range.
Driving ranges are totally different.
He's not going to put a statue on the moon.
No, not a fucking statue. I need Donald Trump to go.
Ooh, make the fucking NFTs real.
I need
Oh, you
Donald.
know
Imagine. Here's the thing. Donald Trump sold NFTs of him on the moon. If he then became president and actually went on the moon, do you know what a Donald Trump on the moon NFT would be worth?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I would like to see Trump make
absolutely
a
nothing.
major plank in his platform just to recreate all the NFTs. I want to see him as a cowboy, an astronaut. What else did he do?
The Secretary of Treasury,
Skinny
I'm
guy.
choosing this
You wanna-
NFT of a dollar sign.
You want a Trump calendar shoot?
Dollar sign.
That's a Trump calendar shoot.
I need him to go though. Like what if he announced he's like, not only are we going back to the moon, I think I'm going to take a personal hand in this. I'll be captaining the mission. And so he has to
That'd be very Trump-like.
For whatever reason, according to military code, to do what he wants to do, he has to have a military rank. So now he gets to wear the uniform, right? And he just he slowly transitions into the uniform. At first, you're like, yeah, he has to be in it. It's his induction day. He's being respectful. And then, but he's wearing it that night at the party, like the after party. And they're like, he wanted to spend more time with the crowd.
Of course.
But then the next day, he still got it on.
I hope that he'd come out and be like,
People, you're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe it, folks. Just found out, just now. We never went to the moon.
Oh.
We never went. But
Oh.
believe me, folks, this is being corrected. This is being corrected. You've been lied to for too long. The Trump administration is making it to the moon. Don't tell us we can't do it. We can do it. These scientists, they tell me they destroyed the technology. You can't go anymore. I say, fuck you. We're going.
Who's going to be the first man, Mr. President? Who's going to be the first man or woman, or perhaps other, to step foot on?
It's going to be Barron. It's going to be Barron Trump. We want to have the first 7'6" person on the moon.
That's awesome. He will be the tallest astronaut ever,
Tallest
as well as
astronaut
the
ever.
first to step his
Can
very
the president
large.
wear
feet
the
on moon.
uniform?
Whatever.
I looked for Trump in pictures of his uniform, like for real, and he wore what I'll call Air Force style jackets, but he's commander in
School
chief.
uniform.
I'm
I'm not trying to be silly. Or
No,
did
it
he
wasn't.
wear-
It was a military. It looked like an Air Force jacket or an Army jacket or something, and it was while he was president.
Oh, like a bomber jacket. Like
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of guys do that. I don't know that
You know
that's
what? I can
necessarily-
find it.
Yeah, I'd love to see it because I want to call a
Didn't
spade
W
a
get some
spade.
photo shoots? In
I
that?
thought you were
So
referring back. to his-
W was he was a pilot in the reserves, and
True.
like
Oh, yeah.
here's Zach, you can show it if you want. So he wore this, and there's a couple different things I've been wearing stuff like that. But I wonder if is he entitled to wear an actual uniform as commander in chief?
Well,
that's-
it looks to
that's
me like he's
comparable to
wearing
what
a
I found.
jacket that has it's like a commemorative thing, maybe with the Gerald R. Ford, right? And
Right.
then, but
Wait,
then
that's
that's
not
just his fucking name, and it says Commander in Chief. Like,
Wait, is that what you see?
yeah, on our right, his
Commander in
left
Chief.
breast, it
Oh,
says Donald
okay.
J. Trump, Commander in Chief.
Like I told you, I make my things so small so I can look roughly at the camera. I put you.
I
all-
understand. I understand.
Yeah.
I'm just sharing.
I
Yeah,
see it now. Yeah. So,
Um,
right. So that's like military-ish, but it's not a uniform. If
To
you
me-
told me the commander in chief was entitled to wear the uniform, I'd buy it.
Yeah, I bet they're allowed to wear
Man.
whatever they want.
again, what would his rank be?
Commander in chief.
He wouldn't. No. He cannot wear a fucking military. There's the whole point of the presidency, if I understand correctly, is that you have a civilian running the army.
That's true.
That's separation.
Yeah.
It cannot have a fucking rank. What I'm saying is this jabroni makes it so he becomes a goddamn banana republic fucking like commander in chief. You know what I mean? He's like, hey, they call me the commander in chief. I thought, make me at least a commander. Hell, fuck it. Make me a goddamn 5-star general. No, 6. The first ever. Like he's just making shit up.
Second ever.
6 stars? We've had 6-star generals?
Didn't they make Washington?
How many Dragon Balls were there? I mean, Jesus.
Isn't George Washington the only 6-star general ever?
I heard that.
They gave him like a special rank above everyone.
What is it called when they do it with a dead guy?
Posthumously.
Yeah.
Posthumous. That's what I'm looking for. I think they might have posthumously made him a 6-star.
I knew it was some sort of trivia thing where it's like, oh, actually, George Washington ranks higher than everyone because they gave a special, because it was basically a magic combo. Like,
they retired that card. It costs billions on eBay now.
Yeah. Oh, reverse. I'm president.
What is it? The Black Lotus? Is that
the Black Lotus? That's the expensive one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, on the subject of astronauts, would you like to see the youngest astronaut in space? It was via like Jeff Bezos.
Let's see.
I think it's quite good. Here's a Twitter link, Zach, if you'd like to pull up any of those photos. And I'm not kidding. This is the youngest astronaut currently holding the record.
He's not sending babies, is he?
It's a furry. They went in a fursuit. In a furry suit.
Did he wear it? Want to risk losing human life?
They are in the astronaut suit. Like, look at this.
It's like, yeah, they actually did it. That's what that pose means.
Yep, they let me.
What?
His pronouns are he, she, and they. That's all of them. People do that?
Yes, but his species, on the other hand, is that's Mr. Meeps. Goddamn it, that's not a. Look, I bet Mr. Meeks is one hell of a goddamn astronaut. You know, I got no judgment. I worry about the potential for fire with his furry suit. I really hope that the apparatus for relieving themselves will conjoin with whatever portholes or ports his
this is the vanguard of our potential PR wing to aliens. This is like we need somebody. Put like who's a good Patrick Stewart. He's old.
Oh, yeah. He has Matthew McConaughey. Patrick's too old. He's frail. I want Matthew McConaughey leading the fucking.
Before it was cool
because he can be smooth and calm with the aliens, but if they step out of line, he can go there. You know what I mean?
He'd be like, hey, go ahead and pull that out of my ass. Pull that out of my ass.
I noticed looking at your energy shields, they're not very polarized. Do you know how many nuclear weapons we're in possession of? Like, he could go there. He could go to a scary place. He could talk about virus bombs or something. Notice you're carbon-based as well. Pussies.
We are not threatened by you.
Do y'all have pussies?
Now we are robots, I guess, instead of aliens.
I'd watch that movie. I'd watch a movie where Matthew McConaughey was standing down the alien general on First Contact. And he was like, y'all a bunch of pussies. Actually, do y'all have pussies? Dave, explain the concept of a pussy to this motherfucker. And like some guy next to him explains what a vagina is and all the context and everything. And then Matthew McConaughey just punches him. I need that.
You gotta put that head to head with the summer blockbusters. Matthew McConaughey fighting back
Avatar
in a
3.
weird, perverse way against the aliens, where they're like, we are here to share technology. He's like, hey, I'm going to talk to you about pussy. Once again, we are here for curing disease.
If I could hang out with one celebrity, it'd be Matthew McConaughey. I'm so sure of that he or honestly, and they've done stuff together. Woody Harrelson seems pretty chill too. Like those guys in particular seem like they would be down to earth and not. Seth Rogen seems like such a fucking piece of shit.
He doesn't seem fun to hang out with. Tom Cruise seems fun to hang out with. He could take you on adventures and show you how to do flips.
Oh man, he's gonna want me to. I don't know if it'd be like that Seinfeld episode where George wants them to try to get him in the cult, but they're not interested in him, so they don't try to recruit him. And he's like, "You don't want me? I'm not good enough for you." He's like, now he's trying to get in the cult. Like Tom, the whole time I'd be ready to reject Tom Cruise's invitation into Scientology. He wouldn't say shit about it the whole time, and I'd be like giving these leading. I'd be like, yeah, I grew up really religious, but just didn't do it for me. And man, antidepressants, no thanks. That just doesn't feel right. on the inside. Like, he'd be like, "Hey, whatever works for you works for me. Everybody's happy. Let's." Wouldn't say shit. Fuck, come on, God damn it! Talk to me about the thetans. I want to get fucking censored. What do they call it when you hold on to the little poles and they ask you all those
tested? Yeah,
my body thetans. I've got so fucking tested. Many, Tom.
I'm flush with thetans.
Sean Strickland is I know a hero of yours, Taylor. I think he's your favorite UFC fighter.
That's the funniest UFC fighter I've ever. You guys have told me before about entertaining UFC fighters in the pre-fight. I've never seen someone go that hard and be that funny. And clearly, he is like an embodiment of that like old saying. He may be wrong, but he's not lying. Like he's not putting on an act. Like he's telling you what he thinks, and that's very endearing. I like this dude.
I saw a clip earlier today, not the one that I sent you, where he's talking to two women, and I think they're employees of the UFC. There's microphones and stuff, and they're explaining to him why he needs to be able to have conversations with women. He's like, "Why the fuck would I talk to a woman that I wasn't trying to have sex with? What will we talk about? What will we talk about? What is there to discuss? If I'm not trying to have sex with you, then why are we talking?" He's like, "Because you need to hear from what?
Dude, is he gonna run for anything? Can I vote for him? I'm gonna write in Sean Strickland. I'm gonna do it twice for you too, Kyle.
The fact that he's doing press means he's probably fighting this weekend. I haven't looked, but
he's
favorite of mine,
too, right?
He showed up short notice, not too long ago, and won when he shouldn't have, and he's been like hot on the mic for months now, and his Twitter's been crazy too. So I think he's picked up a lot of fans. The clip I sent you today, he's saying that women should lose their right to vote, and he starts laying out his case wildly.
Dude, it's hilarious because it's
they try to take alcohol away. Look, I don't drink, but I ain't gonna take it away from y'all.
No, I'm not saying that the 19th Amendment was a mistake. I'm just saying that the country went to shit after.
Yeah. Debtors' prisons did not exist in the West from the Magna Carta until the 19th Amendment. And then very quickly after, debtors' prisons returned. Very strange, very curious.
What's the 19th Amendment?
Women voting.
Yeah. We were joking around just like how uninformed the average person is. We wanted to go around Austin with petitions like, women have suffered long enough. We need to end women's suffrage, and just see how many fucking petitions we get signed.
That's a good one. You can get that. You can get a lot of people on that because suffrage is such a bad sounding word.
I agree. Yeah.
What's their
You know, I'm in favor of ending all suffrage and going back to kings. I don't think we gave monarchy a fair shake.
What family would you choose?
Oh, that's a good question.
Kardashians.
No, they have to be number one. They gotta be tall. They gotta be good looking. We gotta have a good looking family. We can't have
Kardashians aren't doing it for you.
No, they're short.
They're
a short little family.
And
tiny little short little family. No, we need tall.
I didn't know.
Tall guys.
Well, I mean, Baron
Who's
Trump
a tall
comes to mind.
Baron Trump. That's okay.
His name.
He is tall, and Baron is a great name.
King Baron.
You know what it comes down to is if his wife ends up being like a 6'2" Swede model, then we start next generation.
See how it turns out
with that new Trump, because that guy's going to be 7'2". He's going to be, I don't know what Barron's like, but he seems like a good enough kid. He got shit on for no reason by a bunch of douchebags for 4 years.
How do you feel about Arnold?
I don't like his accent for leading the U.S.
I know
he's too old. He's too old. I don't care about him anymore.
Well, he's gonna.
How about his Mexican son? He's jacked.
How about we put him in it? Like, what's it called when you've got someone? The steward. How about we have a stewardship while we work out the kingship, and Arnold is the steward of the throne.
All right, I'm
sort of a Denethor like.
I am
scenario.
Almost in. I don't know.
Woody's gonna love his
wait, hold
program.
on. No. You would need. Arnold is old, and he abused steroids his whole life, and so his heart could pop any second. And then I don't know who the next person in charge is at the Schwarzenegger.
He had surgery. He's straight.
Yeah, I don't know about a Schwarzenegger dynasty, but definitely give him some position.
Yeah, he's just gonna hold on to the throne until he dies, and then he'll go to he's looking at it. He's the Denethor. The king will rise in the east. We gotta lock a lot of people up, and that's why I'm so happy with the mayor of New York this week, and you will be too, Taylor. What's this guy's name? I wrote it down in my Stones book. Eric Adams. Mayor Eric Adams. New York City is going to begin next week hospitalizing the mentally ill involuntarily. They're gonna start rounding them up. There we go. And not just the police. Like multiple agencies have been informed and are being like educated on how to round them up without causing a stink. That's how I put it. They were like, I don't know, respectfully and while blah blah blah. And like,
respectfully, get in the van.
Net him. I want to see those big nets. They're going to start rounding up.
Back in the day, they would put a straitjacket on children and take them off to be like improved in some way. We don't do that anymore.
Kids, like they all panned
I've
out.
seen those.
Yeah, now those kids are winners.
Yeah, those are some of the most successful.
We call that the quiet chair.
That's what they did for Elon Musk.
I don't think so.
No, I think they had I definitely in prison or jail. I don't remember which. I saw one of those straitjacket chairs that they can like lock you in and like put the full hood on you. Like if you go wild and you're wanting to spit on people and throw shit, they're like, oh, restrain him. And like they can put you in. It looks like an electric chair essentially. You are 100% strapped down to this motherfucker, and you're not throwing shit. You're not spitting. You're not doing anything like that. And I can't imagine.
That's just a Friday night.
I mean, if you're throwing shit at people, you have to be stopped.
Okay, Saturday.
you have to be stopped.
Like Mr. Freeze.
That is behavior that we as a society cannot abide. Like
the shit throwers and the Green Goblin. We must put a stop to them.
Honestly, the Green Goblin is a lot less scarier than like someone throwing, E. coli in your mouth.
I don't know. Green Goblin's kind of bad.
He had those little green bomb things he threw in that gas.
I don't remember the film.
You don't remember the film?
I remember not being that scared of him because it's like this guy's outpaced by helicopters, like even basic like NYPD stuff. Like even in the air, he's not that.
He had a jet thing. The little thing he's flying around. They had jets. I think
you could have shot him out of the air. He's a guy who
he's
works
got
at
metal
a lab.
armor on.
Yeah, but it's not magic. Spider-Man beats the shit out of him.
A very agile hoverboard.
Actually, Spider-Man does that backflip, and he impales himself with his own glider. If you remember,
I was banking on like him on Spider-Man.
Spider-Man doesn't kill. No, Spider-Man lets them like he's like what's that fake martial art, Woody, where you like redirect them? It's not Tai Chi. It's like
Akimbo.
Aikido.
That's it. Thank you.
Akido's that stupid dog. Akimbo's when you got two guns.
Aikido. You had it. Yeah.
Okay. All stupid things equally. That's how Spider-Man kills things. Same with Batman, really, if you think about it. Batman will be more direct. He'll like dangle you over the roof, and then when you fall, he's like, oh.
Yeah, he lets gravity do it, but he pulls you off.